forget, frankly, before the SEC got involved in the crypto markets, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, ahead of ETH.
Here are 5 crypto coins better than Ethereum in the soon-to-be pro-crypto Trump administration. Click subscribe to Altcoin Daily for 1 video a day, keeping you informed about crypto. And let's be clear about the FIT21 crypto bill that passed with bipartisan support in Congress, only then to be struck down by President Joe Biden.
Yeah, just on crypto, the House Republicans already passed a framework for crypto regulation earlier this year. It actually got 71 Democrats to join it. It was called the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, or FIT21. And it would classify digital assets like crypto as commodities regulated by the CFTC if the blockchain they run on is quote, functional and decentralized. That's the key requirement. If their blockchain is functional but not decentralized, then they would be considered securities and fall under the purview of the SEC. I think the crypto industry basically wants a really clear line for knowing when they're a commodity, and they want commodities to be governed like all other commodities by the CFTC. So that's what the Republican bill would do. I think with the Republicans now winning the Senate, the prospects for that bill to get enacted are now greatly improved.
So if an altcoin is sufficiently decentralized, I believe that means at the moment, if a coin is not owned, if any one entity does not own more than 20% of the network, then it could be described as sufficiently decentralized, meaning it would be classified as a commodity. If it's centralized, then it would have to be classified as a security. And obviously, I am not a financial advisor, nor can I see the future. But when we're looking at altcoins that may have more potential this cycle than Ethereum, we do have to look lower cap. Chainlink, I believe, is doing big things. Chainlink introduces Chainlink Runtime Environment Framework, and essentially what this is, it's a standard framework for connecting traditional financial architecture, payment systems, and legacy institutions with blockchain protocols and smart contracts within a single unified ecosystem, meaning it's connecting the traditional world with this new crypto world in more of a seamless way.
With the Chainlink runtime environment, what used to take months or weeks is now on track to take days or hours eventually, right? So the Chainlink runtime environment is the place where, through actually existing languages like Go or TypeScript, eventually other languages are under consideration like Rust and others, you can now write code as a developer in a language you already know. That code can coordinate your contract across many different chains. You can deploy that contract on a primary chain like Ethereum. It can connect that contract to different Oracle networks. It can integrate that contract with the usage of Swift payment messages. And all of that happens in one piece of code running in one environment. That greatly simplifies the process of building an advanced smart contract.
And this is the natural evolution of technology, because according to Chainlink, the unified Chainlink runtime environment will encompass the runtime framework previously established by the Common Business-Oriented Language, COBOL standard, a programming language created in 1959 that allowed for the advent of electronic banking and automated teller machines, ATMs. Also, the Chainlink runtime environment will also supersede the Java runtime environment, JRE architecture, first developed in the 1990s, which made online banking possible and has grown to dominate online banking applications. And in this new world, where we need decentralized protocols, Chainlink's Oracle network is definitely a crypto to watch. Next coin on our list is XRP.
Yeah, so what's affecting the price of XRP has been the SEC. People forget, frankly, before the SEC got involved in the crypto markets, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, ahead of ETH.
I shared this full clip of Ripple CEO on our Twitter, link down below, be sure to follow.
And then the SEC got involved and said, hey, we think ETH is probably okay, and ETH went up, and then they sued Ripple and XRP went down. You know, this is not how our government is supposed to work. We're supposed to have a level playing field and have equal opportunity. We shouldn't have our government picking winners and losers in this regard. We think in the long run will prevail, and that'll sort itself out. But for now, it's frustrating for the community, and I like the way you characterized it, for the XRP family.
Now, is XRP sufficiently decentralized? Well, it's just a fact that Ripple owns 40 billion out of 100 billion, or 40-ish% of the supply held in escrow. Would that force the SEC to classify XRP as a security just under the FIT21 standards? Well, I will say that this XRP in escrow can technically be burned, which would solve the problem. Also, the rumor is that Ripple Labs and CEO did recently just have a meeting with President-elect Trump.
The price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I respect that. But to me, it's a yes.
Now, the Ripple CEO obviously doesn't confirm or deny, but it's interesting that as soon as the election results came in, all American crypto companies essentially pumped on this news.
I'll point out, if you were saying that XRP is up 70+%. Since Election Day, the best performing crypto assets are all U.S. companies or U.S. technologies. This shouldn't be a surprise. The United States SEC has been manipulating and putting pressure on these U.S. companies, U.S. technologies, and now that pressure comes off and they explode upwards. So we shouldn't be surprised by that.
And next coin on our list, worth keeping tabs on, Cardano is working with Bitcoin, integrating with Bitcoin.
I've been making some strategic investments in various different things, put some money into Maestro. I think those guys are amazing. And I'm hiring a dedicated person to do nothing but make Cardano the dominant platform for Bitcoin DeFi. Got a little bit of competition there, but I think we're best in class. And so I want to get that experience figured out end to end so that people in the Bitcoin ecosystem, they just click a button and they're ready to go. They're ready to use Bitcoin DeFi powered by Cardano. So that'll bring a lot of volume and demand here.
If you have a coder/developer friend that's looking to get a job in crypto, send him or her this video. Charles is hiring. And by the way, for anybody that wants a free $50 to invest in any of these altcoins on today's list, you can grab a free $50 sign-up bonus immediately just for joining exchange partner Bybit with referral code Altcoin Daily. So grab the $50 sign-up bonus, put it into any altcoin you want, and that could be worth a lot of money someday. Link down below. Next coin on today's list, much newer, much riskier. It could go to zero, and it is in the artificial intelligence crypto category. It is AIT protocol, and while something I don't like is they don't really keep their community updated. I wish they posted more. I wish they informed us more. But as of late, they did just appoint a new chief operating officer, COO, to drive strategic growth in AI and blockchain innovation, meaning it's worth understanding what AIT protocol is aiming to do.
Look, when we first met the team at AIT, it was really the idea around creating this decentralized marketplace for model training. It was kind of like this idea of play to earn gaming, but for AI model training that we thought was super interesting. Shin and Tony, who are the founders at AIT, they had this idea of creating this two-sided marketplace that allowed for enterprises to plug in and bring their data sets there. And then it allowed anyone to come in, look at that data set, label that data set, tweak and prod models to help make them a little bit better, and they could earn tokens for doing that.
Now the BitTensor subnet is here, built on BitTensor's subnet 35.
The way BitTensor subnets work is that you can cut out a small piece of the network for yourself and create a subnet that's hyper-focused on doing one thing using models. Whereas there might be some that are really good at image generation, text generation, science problems. The team at AIT is building a subnet that is proficient at solving logic and math problems.
Again, this could either be an insane dud this cycle if they don't implement, or an insane stud if they do. And final coin on today's list, for the first time in crypto history, their weekly DEX trading volume surpassed Ethereum and all ETH's L2s combined. I'm talking about Solana. That's the video. Like always, see you tomorrow.